that power? Oh, that's cool. That's good to know. Hey, John, do you think you can run down there and see if they have a Norwood roster? Bee hopping fences doesn't mix well. They make you take a picture.
Best I can do is get a picture. You want email or text?
Either, yeah, text, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, so the live stream is up. Let's see how it's going. Awesome, thank you very much.
It's the best you can give me.
That's alright, I'll just write it down real quick. Audio's good, video's good. Beautiful. are viewing Hopkinton Hillers girls lacrosse on HCAM. It's senior night, and they will take on Norwood. The game will start shortly. moments away from Hopkinton and Norwood girls lacrosse. It is senior night for the Hillers, and today they will take on Norwood. The senior day festivities coming up momentarily right here on HCAM. Of course, we are streaming live on our YouTube page, youtube.com/HCAM TV. Right now, the Hopkinton Hillers are coming out, doing their annual introduction. Maybe it's also to see if the net drops right. Maybe. I'll have to ask one of the coaches at some point. Well, the officials have checked the Hopkinton Hillers nets, and they are good to go. Right now, Norwood having their nets checked by the official. Hillers are going to the playoffs. They are 10-6. Norwood is 4-10 on this season. Also take you through the TVL standings during this broadcast. Believe it or not, we are in the final days of the 2019 spring sports season. All right, we are moments away from the senior night festivities for the Hopkinton Hillers. And there's 3 seniors this season. Tom Nappy, happy to be with you this afternoon for Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity lacrosse as they take on Norwood. John Ritz on camera. The seniors that will be celebrated today include number 2, Sydney McDonald, a midfielder. Number 7, Lydia Rudden, who's an attacker. And number 8, Natalie Kelkins, who's an attacker. And these are 3 very good athletes that are being honored here this afternoon. So without further ado, let's send it down to field level for the senior night festivities. there you have it, the Senior Day festivities. Congratulations to the seniors on the Hillers for their tremendous athletic careers at Hopkinton High School. And again, those seniors include number 2, Sydney McDonald, a midfielder, number 7, Lydia Rudden on attack, and number 8, Natalie Hawkins, also an attacker. Lydia played volleyball as well, had a tremendous volleyball career. And of course, you have Natalie Hawkins, who was a member of the state championship girls soccer team, state championship contender. Ended up falling just short in the state championship. And in just a few moments, we'll have the national anthem. And we'll have the Hillers taking on Norwood. They have this game and one other game to wrap up the regular season. So we're going to go down on the field once again for player introductions. there you have it, the player introductions and the national anthem. Just in case you weren't able to hear, we'll get you the Hillers starters. Your midfielders are Sydney McDonald, Cameron McDonald, Tiffany McCulis, Maria Vassington, Olivia O'Connor, and Kelly Title. Your attackers are Lily York, Lydia Rudden, and Natalie Calkins. On defense, Sarah Bernardo, Hannah Iannelli, and in net is the sophomore sensation, Juliana Lucas. We'll get you the Norwood starters as well. We got number 4, Mary Lee on defense, Brianna LeBlanc on attack, Rose Campbell on attack, number 11, Molly Menneling on attack, Rory Cover on attack, Marion Donovan on attack, and goal Zoe Irving. On defense, Hope Ford and Sam Reen for Norwood, and also Maggie Curran is in the starting rotation as well at midfield. And your other midfielder is Erin Wagner for the Norwood Mustangs. 25 minutes on the clock. It's 2 25-minute halves. And we are ready to get underway between the 10 and 6 Hopkinton Hillers and the 4 and 10 Norwood Mustangs. And here we go. The Hillers working left to right across your screen. Natalie Calkins starts off with possession. Good pass up front over to Title. And now up behind the net is Lily York. It is a windy day, clouds in the sky, no rain expected, but of course the weather lately has been unpredictable, but certainly some big wind gusts out there today. Olivia O'Connor with the pass over. As the Hillers working in the offensive zone. Lily York out in front, shot, goal, none other than Lydia Rudden to make it 1-0, just 41 seconds into action. She has just been sensational. She's broken a number of school records. She surpassed 100 goals not too long ago. So at 24-19, it's 1-0 Hillers. And the face-off is knocked down by Olivia O'Connor, picked up by Norwood. Here comes the Mustangs driving into Hillers territory. With possession, that's Maggie Curran. So happy to be with you for Hillers Girls Lacrosse. John Ritz on camera. Great save there by the goaltender, Juliana Lucas, who denies Maggie Curran. And it is going to be Hillers' ball. Well, part of the Hillers' success, or a large part, has been the goaltending. Juliana Lucas has done a great job this season. Here comes the Hillers driving up into Norwood territory with possession. Cameron McDonald out in front. And now taking it in front of the net was McCulis. Loose ball picked up by Norwood. Slipped out of the net of McCulis. Rose Campbell picked it up, but we do have a whistle. Norwood will have possession. And it is dropped, but quickly picked up by Erin Wagner for Norwood. Now with possession, Hope Ford. Pass along the near side over to Mary Lee. There goes Lee, taking a bit of contact there from Calkins. Dropped out around midfield, and the Hillers have it, picked up by McCulis. Tiffany McCulis rushing up. McCulis with the pass back to Olivia O'Connor. And now it's Calkins. And now rushing in for the shot there is Cameron McDonald, and just like that, it's 2-0. Cameron McDonald with the netter. 2-0 Hop. That goal comes with 22:32 left in the first half. The assist was by Calkins. It's back to midfield we go. And the Hillers with a class act move, congratulating the Norwood seniors as well during the senior day festivities. With possession, McEulis over to the near side now, Title. Up behind the net, that's Lily York. York trying to bring it around. Is able to find Cameron McDonald. Now it's out to Lydia Rudden. Look out for Rudden with the long distance shots. She is just a sniper out there. Rudden with the pass over to Olivia O'Connor. Just such a smart player as well. She doesn't take unneeded risks. Takes her time with it and distributes the ball nicely. And now Lily York out in front, runs into traffic. It's knocked out of her net. And now it's knocked out by Calkins, but we do have a whistle. It was picked up by Rose Campbell for Norwood, and then Calkins knocked it out to draw the whistle. It is going to stay with Norwood. Pass up over to Molly Manling. Manling up the near side, there she goes. And she runs into Olivia O'Connor there, who knocks it out, but out of play. Norwood will keep possession. 4 minutes into action here at Hopkinton. It's a 2-0 lead for the Hillers. With possession, Carduo Davey. Davey with the pass up along the far side. Now it's Erin Wagner as the sun's starting to peek out a little bit here on this nice Friday evening. Molly Manling with possession. Over fire is an attempt to get it over to Erin Wagner, but it's picked up by Brianna LeBlanc. Norwood working around the back of the net. Pass over to LeBlanc. LeBlanc running into Tiffany McEulis. Or actually, that was Anna and Nelly, rather. Norwood having trouble getting it in front of the net. Hillers defending their zone well. Here's a potential opportunity here, but no, she's boxed out. So up behind the net she goes. It's Maggie Curran with possession. She'll swing it around, over fires Erin Wagner, loose ball, and it's picked up by Rory Cover. Pass up to Marion Donovan, and now it's loose once again, and batted up in the air, and now it's batted around the turf, and it looks like Sydney McDonald had a hold on it, but was unable to keep control, and now Hannah Iannelli trying to net it up, but the contact draws the whistle. It will be Hiller's ball. Here goes Hopkinton. And that was Lily York running right up trying to fire the shot off. Hillers keep possession as Calkins was there. Out in front, opportunity, goal. Cameron McDonald with her second goal of the day. Comes with 18:58 left. Cameron McDonald strikes again. A great feed from Calkins. So the Hillers striking for their third time today. Seems like whenever they're able to establish possession, they're going to net one. Sydney McDonald with control. Up to Cameron McDonald. Now to Rudden. Rudden fires it in front. A beauty of a pass over to Title. We'll get it out to McEulis. Now McEulis centers it up to O'Connor. Rudden finds her teammate Cameron McDonald along the corner. McDonald will take it back out along the arc. Here goes Olivia O'Connor out in front. Opportunity. Shot, goal, McEulis. Tiffany McEulis with 18:26 left, making it 4-0. Well, the key to the Hillers' success this season has just been ball control and just terrific ball distribution. They don't take unneeded shots. They wait for the opportunity where they have it in front of the net, and they position themselves perfectly. Olivia O'Connor in the center circle for the Hillers, up against Maggie Curran, and O'Connor getting the job done on the face-off once again. Here comes the Hillers, quick on the attack. Taking it behind the net is Cameron McDonald. She'll feed it out to Calkins, and now Rudden with possession. Olivia O'Connor. Pass over to Kelly Title. Now Cameron McDonald. Back to Calkins. Calkins going to swing it around. She's looking for a shot here, but realized it was traffic. Great pass, however, and putting it in, Olivia O'Connor. Well, Calkins has racked up a couple of assists and racks up another one there with a great feed to Olivia O'Connor. So that score comes with 17:42 left. I have that down as the fifth Hillers goal. Scoreboard's saying 4-0 right now, though. Hopefully, we'll make the correction soon. Hillers with possession off the face-off once again. Behind the net, Lily York. Over to Title. Now it's Olivia O'Connor. Now Lydia Rudden. And there's a shot. Out in front, here's Lydia Rudden. Shot, it's blocked. Secondary shot in, Natalie Calkins. That comes with 16:57 left. Calkins striking again to make it 6-0 Hillers. Domination here in this first half. Well, I think with the way this game's going, everybody is going to get in there. And right now, Norwood's going to take a timeout. They need to talk things over. 16:57 left to go in the first half. The Hillers 6, Norwood nothing. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM.
Oh, thanks.
Mike told me use the filters.
Yeah.
Does that work?
Yeah, that fixed everything. It was down there, and it was just like bright green.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time even seeing the ball.
Softball game the other day was a little bright too.
Yeah,
When I did the highlights, I fixed it in editing.
okay.
But,
No, this
filter should work perfect, and it gets even darker too.
Yeah, I only put it up one. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Good. Made life good.
I wish I taught her that during the softball game.
Yeah. I mean, I've used those before, but always a little weary.
No, they work fine. All they do is cut down brightness. That's all they do. So.
It's null density, I think. I used to know what that meant.
Whenever you're ready. Off the timeout, 6-0 Hillers. 16:57 left to go in the first half. Tom Nappy on the call for Hillers Girls Lacrosse Senior Night. Sean Ritz on camera. Happy to be with you on this Friday evening. And it's been a great start for the Hillers. And they're just going to try to keep adding on here. I mean, get those early scores, and everybody's going to get a taste of the action, but take advantage while you can. Olivia O'Connor flips it up and wins the face-off. She is dominating on the face-offs today. Lydia Rudden with a pass over, loose ball. It is picked up by Abigail Cassidy. just recently hopped into the game. Back to Olivia O'Connor now. Fired out to the far side. Culis over to Hawkins. Around the net they go. Now Abigail Cassidy with possession. Drops it once again. And some trouble there. Teammate's going to come try to pick it up. And now getting in on the action's Kelly Title. And swiped out by Cassidy. Title with the pass over. And here goes Cameron McDonald. I have to tell you, I like what these officials are doing out there. They're letting these girls play. They're not calling every bit of contact. They're gonna let some things go here in this, and they should, because all the contact has been reasonable, and they're just playing a competitive game right now. Hawkins with the pass over to Lydia Rudden. Rudden fires it out to O'Connor. Out in front, shot in. Cameron McDonald sniping another one. If you get her in front of the net, she just snipes it right in. I could barely see that shot. She had some velocity on that thing. 7-0 Hopkinton. 15:39 left. Back to midfield we go. Olivia O'Connor has been great on the face-off so far. Of course, the other day we had Hiller's boys lacrosse senior night. Andrew Paleko breaking 1,000 career face-off wins. That is just tremendous. McCulis over to Abigail Cassidy. And we had 3 games for you this past Wednesday, all against Dedham, baseball, softball, and boys lacrosse. You can find all the highlights on our website, hcam.tv. Olivia O'Connor. Pass over to McCulis. Up behind the net now, over to Title. Rudden with possession. 15 minutes and counting left to go in the first half. 7-0 lead for the Hillers. Now look out, here comes Cameron McDonald. She's sniped in a hat trick already today. 3 goals on the day for Cameron McDonald. Knocked out of the net of Abigail Cassidy. So Abigail Cassidy, she's a sophomore, and she's out there getting some experience right now. Not typically in the starting fold, but she's going to get some playing time today. And she's one of the up-and-coming players to look out for. Brought in with the pass over to O'Connor. And now it's Cameron McDonald. McDonald fires it out in front. Great feed to Hawkins, who feeds the net for goal number 8. 14-14 left to go. Natalie Hawkins has her 2nd goal of the day. And if my calculations are correct, she's already racked up 8 points. I believe I got her down for 3 assists. Back to midfield we go, and that gives us a chance to remind you HCAM Sports is supported by our viewers and by Bill's Pizzeria Kitchen and Grill located at 14 Main Street. Find them online at mybillspizza.com. Olivia O'Connor facing off against Maggie Curran. Olivia's been dominating the face-off so far. Let's see if she'll take this one. She'll swipe it up in the air, and Hawkins pulls it down. Over to McDonald. McDonald, the feed out to Olivia O'Connor. Now Hawkins once again. Over to Cassidy. Lydia Rudden. Now with possession, Jessica Iannelli. Feeds it out to Cameron McDonald. Here's Dacey. Catherine Dacey. Over to Hawkins up behind the net. Now Rudden. Look out for Rudd behind the net. She's known to run out and fire one. Olivia O'Connor out to Cassidy. She dropped it but picked it back up. Now contested. Loose ball. Nice job boxing out the defender and getting it over towards Olivia O'Connor. Hillers keep possession off the whistle. O'Connor had a free position. Taking her time with it, no reason to rush here. Runs out in front and quickly runs into traffic, but a good feed over to Cameron McDonald. Now Lydia Rudden going to run in, and we'll have a whistle here. And Rudd's going to come out of free position. And this is a very good free position for Rudden. She's going to run up and try to fire one right in. There. And did she fire that one in, or did she pass it? I believe it was Rudden who put that in. Hawkins was right in the corner. But it happened so fast, I wasn't sure if Rudden got a quick pass off to Hawkins or she fired it in, but we'll give it to Lydia Rudden for now. I believe it was Lydia Rudden who fired it in, but it was great placement by Hawkins. She was just waiting in a wide open spot on the side of the net. 9-0 Hillers, and John's saying Lydia Rudden fired it in, so we'll take his word for it. John's typically not wrong. Here comes Norwood up the far side. Aaron Wagner drops a loose ball. And we have a whistle here. Possession belongs to the Mustangs. 12:20 and counting left to go in this first half. 9-0 lead for the Hillers. Norwood trying to find the net for the first time. And it's dropped by Aaron Wagner, but there was some contact there, so that's going to draw a whistle. Can't have that body contact. Aaron Wagner coming out of free position here. And what do we have here? False start. Wagner with the pass over to her right. Maggie Curran now runs into traffic. Takes it back out. Pass over to LeBlanc. And it's dropped. Here comes the Hillers. Cameron McDonald with possession. A little misfire there to Cassidy. Loose ball along the near side. And heavily contested is Mary Lee. Nice job by Catherine Dacey hustling up the field to contest Lee. Possession will stay with Norwood. Mary Lee with possession. Fires it back over to Hope Ford. And now it is Marion Donovan. And Donovan loses it. Hillers have it. Picked up by Olivia O'Connor. Feed up to Hawkins. Rudden trying to place herself in front of the net. Now it's back to O'Connor. Here's Abigail Cassidy. Over to Cameron McDonald. Nice reach up and pull down by Dacey. Taking it out now is Iannelli. Cameron McDonald feeds it over to Olivia O'Connor. Back to McDonald. Now O'Connor. Abigail Cassidy. Over to Cameron McDonald. And it's knocked out of her net. Loose ball picked up by Norwood. Mary Lee was there and had the nice knockdown. Misfire, though, to Jessie Keller, excuse me. So it's Hiller's ball. Now, if you're Norwood, you got to maintain possession. You can't have the sloppy passing, especially trailing 9-0. Catherine Dacey rushing up. Dacey fires it out to Iannelli. Well, part of the Hillers' approach that's been so successful for them is just how aggressive they play. And just how much speed they have, too, running the field. They're just so quick to get to the ball. Lydia Rudden fires it out. Cameron McDonald with a snipe, and it's in. 10-0 Hillers. The clock going to keep running with the 10-0 lead. The goal came with about 8:57 left. Cameron McDonald just gets the ball out of her net so quickly. All kinds of velocity on her shots. That's her 4th goal today. Padding the stats. Olivia O'Connor knocks it up and takes it herself. Nice face-off win there. In and out of the net of Sydney McDonald. She'll bat it around a little bit. Bats it forward. Still staying with it. And then it's picked up by, I believe, that was Catherine Kelly who just hopped into the game. Kelly, excuse me. Lydia Rudden with the pass over to Ionelli. Little misfire there to Worrell, but she picks it up. Now behind the net, that's Cassidy. Over to Cameron McDonald. Rudden. It's out to Olivia O'Connor. Now Cameron McDonald. Out to Hawkins. Now the feed is to Olivia O'Connor. Hillers taking their time with it. They got no reason to rush. They have the comfortable 10-0 lead. Sun glaring out once again. There is some clouds that come by every once in a while, cover up the sun, but right now some bright sunshine on the field. We'll have a stoppage here. It is going to stay with, it's going to be Norwood possession. Molly Mantling with possession. Norwood, they have to get it out of their zone. They're taking a little too much time behind the net there. They have to be a little more aggressive getting it into Hillers territory. Nearly intercepted by Cameron McDonald. Loose ball. And it is picked up by a Hiller, Hannah Ionelli. Here comes Hopkinton. Lydia Rudden with possession. She was trying to run up and fire a shot off, but ran into some traffic and said, you know what, no reason to rush this shot. Obviously, if it was a 2-1 kind of game, she might have took the opportunity there, but you got that 10-goal lead. No reason to rush shots. Keep possession. You're winning the possession battle. Norwood's having a tough time maintaining any possession. Olivia O'Connor out to Cameron McDonald. Here's Rudden. Rudden with the shot. A little misfire there, but the Hillers will keep it. Hawkins will take it out. That's up to Cameron McDonald. And we have all kinds of games coming up next week for you, too. The last official week of the spring sports regular season. On Monday, Larry will be at the Hillers baseball game right here on the turf fields. That game starts at 6 p.m. against Medfield. And Tuesday we'll have a double dose of Hiller sports. We'll have baseball and boys lacrosse, both 3:45 starts. Then we got Norwood on Thursday. That's baseball and softball. And that's the last week of the spring sports regular season, and every single Hillers team has qualified for the postseason. So we'll certainly have some postseason action for you as well. And there's another goal. Olivia O'Connor with 4:32 left to go fires it in, making it 11-0 Hillers. Back to midfield we go. Hiller domination here on Senior Day. already getting a taste of the action out there for the Hillers. Less than 4 minutes left to go in this first half. Here comes Norwood trying to establish something. Aaron Wagner with possession. Wagner up behind the net. With possession now, it's Jesse Keller. These Hillers defenders just so well positioned. They give Norwood all kinds of fits trying to establish themselves in front of the net. Taking it out is Wagner. And the ball knocked loose, and it's taken by Coggins. He's going to draw a push there. And the official had to duck out of the way of that one. She'll start from free position. Here comes the Hillers on the attack. Loose ball picked up by Rudden. Less than 3 minutes left to go now. Cameron McDonald. That's in this first half. Ianelli. Over to Eliza Worrell. Now behind the net, Abigail Cassidy. Billy York. Hillers are just passing it around right now and waiting for that open opportunity. Wind continuing to blow here at the turf fields. Up to 19-mile-an-hour gusts in the area. So there's a high wind warning out there today. But it is expected to be a nice Memorial Day weekend, fortunately. The Memorial Day festivities will take place in Hopkinton. HCAM will have coverage of those. And we're actually going to try to go live as well from the town common. Lily York with possession. That ceremony set to take place at about noon. And we have a save here by the Norwood goaltender. Mustang's possession. Approaching a minute left. Along the near side, Lydia Rudden gets in there to contest. Caitlin Barry, the Hillers head coach, has just done such a tremendous job with this program and implementing just great strategy on both sides of the ball. Last year, the Hillers girls made the playoffs, and they lost in the first round. They'd like to go a little further this year. Right in with possession, the pass over. That's Eliza Worrell closing in, drawing contact. 15 seconds and counting left to go in this first half, an 11-0 Hillers lead. At a free position here. This is Eliza Worrell. Good opportunity to run up and take a shot. There she goes. It is in. Goal Hillers. That went off the post, but crossed the line. And right at the end of the first half, Eliza Worrell makes it 12-0 Hopkinton. The second half coming up next on HCAM.
Could have been.
Actually, I think we plugged it in. We don't even have to.
So yeah, we may have missed this last
Like this.
course, you know, I'm looking at the meter, and I'm not seeing yes, that little speaker down there.
I gotta remember that I never have to do this. The old cameras are bad. I unplugged it
Actually, plug
because I don't think we know both.
there may have been one of them. Okay, what do you mean? 20 seconds.
I forgot to turn on the shower last time I was here. The road.
We are set for the second half. The Hillers with a nice, comfortable 12-0 lead. And we're going to see a new goaltender for the Hillers. We're going to see Samantha Altman, the other sophomore goalkeeper. She'll get some experience in net for the Hillers as we switch sides. It will be a running clock throughout the course of the second half unless Norwood gets within 10. Cameron McDonald in the center circle. She'll flip it back over to Calkins. Clock never started. There we go. Calkins. Pass up over to Cassidy. Now McDonald. Hillers now working right to left across your screen. Along the far side, over to McDonald from Cassidy. There goes Lydia Rudden. Hillers have maintained possession throughout most of this game. Iannelli with a shot. Loose ball out in front. Goaltender was able to deflect that one, and it was that flipped in? I think it was flipped just over the net. It is going to remain Hiller's ball. It'll be free position behind the net. Here goes Jessica Iannelli. Or actually, was that Norwood possession? Norwood has it now. Knocked loose once again. And it's taken by the Hillers as Tiffany McCulis able to pick it up. Lydia Rudden with possession. Allie Calkins out to Lydia Rudden. Now McCulis. Catherine Dacey. Cassidy swings it around over to Iannelli. Rudden once again, there's McCulis. Calkins. Cameron McDonald now. Closing in, trying to put some pressure on. Fires it in front, and there's another goal, Natalie Calkins. Good feed by Cameron McDonald. That goal comes with 22:37 left to go in the second half. 13-0 lead for the Hillers. Face off at midfield, and this time Calkins takes it. There she goes. Lydia running now. Out to Iannelli. Along the far side. Swinging it around to McCulis. Now Lydia Rudden. To Kelly Title. And, you know, with the short roster that the Hillers have, obviously they have to keep some of the starters in the game throughout the remainder. It's not like the boys team who has a pretty big roster. The boys team the other day, after some domination against Norton, they brought in a number of JV players as well. I don't think the Hillers have that luxury today. Lydia Rudden trying to set it up in front to Jessica Iannelli. Got away, but it's picked up along the far side by McCulis. Hawkins with possession. She's looking for another goal, I think. It's Lydia Rudden who has a drop, but it quickly picks it up. Good feed. Out in front, McCulis. She didn't want to take the shot, a little too much traffic, so she popped it out to Catherine Dacey. When you have the comfortable lead, there's no reason to rush a shot. Keep possession and just avoid letting Norwood get the ball, really. Norwood has it here. So it was taken by Erin Wagner, who will rush up the near side. Wagner being contested by Kelly Title. Now swarmed by Hillers. Loose ball once again. And it's batted around. Lydia Rudden getting in there, and it's taken back by Erin Wagner. Erin Wagner has really been the key for Norwood to have any kind of possession at all. The Hillers JV team is actually playing next against Norwood. So that's why you're not going to see any of them in this game, because they need to play their game. Up around the net, Carduo Davey. Minutes and counting left to go in the second half. Narrowly intercepted along the far side by Olivia O'Connor. And now she's in there contesting. And loose ball still. It is picked up by Brianna LeBlanc for Norwood. Maggie Curran. At a free position, Maggie Curran, an opportunity to give Norwood their first score here. In net, Samantha Altman for the Hillers, getting some experience in the second half, and she'll have to make a save here. The rush in, the shot, and it's a misfire. Norwood maintains possession. 18 minutes and counting now left to go in this game. Hillers up 13-0 over Norwood. Brianna LeBlanc over to Donovan. Out to Maggie Curran. Bobbled in front of the net. Hillers have it. Here comes Hopkinton, an open opportunity here. McCulis, Rudden. Rudden will hang on to it. Over to the far side to Iannelli. Behind the net now to Calkins. Out in front, Title. Dacey along the far side, over to Iannelli. Back behind the net they go. Well, the possession time in this game severely favoring the Hillers, that's for sure. I'd say Norwood has had maybe 3 minutes of possession overall throughout the 35 or so minutes we've played. With possession for the Hillers, Jessica Iannelli now over to Lydia Rudden. Rudden takes it out, title. Dacey. Rushing in, there's a shot deflected, and it's scooped up by Iannelli behind the net. In and out of the net of title. Pass over to Iannelli. Here is Dacey. Title now. Iannelli trying to close in. Back to Rudden. And she's contested in front. And that was high net there. So Lydia Rudden going to come out of free position. She'll have a glamorous opportunity here. Here she goes. Shot in with ease. 14-0 Hillers. The goal comes with 14:41 left. Hopkinton Hillers domination. Lydia Rudden with her third goal of the day. So she has a hat trick as well. So who will be at center field this time for the Hillers? It'll be Natalie Calkins. Getting some good face-off experience. Olivia O'Connor was just tremendous on the face-offs in the first half, which allowed the Hillers to have a whole lot of possession time. Here goes Norwood. And a misfire there, picked up by Sarah Bernardo. Bernardo feeds it over to Sydney McDonald. Now it's Olivia O'Connor, just recently hopped back into the game. Out in front to Lydia Rudden. 14-0 lead for the Hillers. We're in the second half, closing in on 13 minutes left to go. Pass by Abigail Cassidy, back to Rudden. Rudden finds Iannelli. They ring it around the net. Rudden out in front. Misfire there. It's picked up by Calkins. Rudden now with possession. And we have another goal. And that was Natalie Calkins with the goal there. That comes with 12:23 left to go. 15-0 lead for the Hillers. And she is continuing to rack up the points today. She had 3 assists in the first half, and goal-wise, There's goal number 4 for Hawkins. So she has the hat trick plus 1. Hillers girls have one more game left in the regular season. It's a road game. And we get a push there. I don't think the official liked that much. Hillers ball. Kelly Title. Pass up over to Cassidy. Near side, Title. Now Rudden. Worrell along the far side. And we'll swing it around the net. Lydia Rudden. It's out to Worrell. And now it's Kelly Title. Drop there by Cassidy. We'll pick it back up. Hillers taking their time with it. Just keeping possession, really. And obviously maintaining a shutout is something to be proud about. So I'm sure the Hillers would like to keep the score similar to what it is now. Of course, with a few more goals added. Rudden fires it out over to Dacey. Now it's Title. Less than 10 minutes left to go in regulation. Lydia Rudden with possession. Out in front. And contested there was Iannelli. Loose ball, and Iannelli is able to somehow keep it away from the goaltender. And that was a nice job by Iannelli, just speeding out in front and ripping away possession from Zoe Irving. So the Hillers keep it in the Norwood zone. Brought in with a slight misfire in the direction of Eliza Worrell. Now it's Norwood possession off the whistle. Loose ball, flipped up by Title. And it's now taken by the Hillers. Nice job by Sarah Bernardo getting in there. On the far side, long pass, and did that go in? Yes, it did. She was looking for Sydney McDonald in front of the net, but ends up putting it in instead. They'll take it. 16-0 Hopkinton. What was that? Was that Iannelli? Well, I guess you can't say any goal is a mistake, but that was something. That's the longest goal of the day. I want to say it was Kelly Title. Ooh, hard contact there. Iannelli has it. There goes Catherine Dacey. Taking it out, Cassidy. Now to Worrell. Title. Hawkins feeds it behind the net. Lydia Rudden along the near side. Out in front, Abigail Cassidy. Dropped and picked up again by Title. Hawkins over to Rudden. Rudden was trying to set it up in front. It was deflected away, but she is quick to get to it. Here's Iannelli. Out in front, loose ball, and it is scooped away by Cassidy. Nice job by Cassidy, scooping it towards Dacey. There's Lydia Rudden. Out in front, and it's taken by the goaltender. We'll take you through the TVL girls lacrosse stats in just a moment. Norwood trying to fight into Hillers territory, and we have a stoppage here. So the girls lacrosse standings as we get towards the end of the regular season. Westwood at the top of the TVL Large. They're actually the TVL Large champs with an 18-1 record. Hopkinton 10-6 as Norwood trying for a shot here. And a save! What a beauty of a save by Samantha Altman. Halston's 9-7, Medfield 6-10, Norwood 4-10, Ashland 3-12. We'll get a TVL Small as well as the Hillers work back into Norwood territory. In the TVL Small, it's Dover Sherborne 13-3, Medway 11-5, Dedham 3-13, and Norton 1-13. So the Hillers, Halston, and Westwood have all clinched playoff spots in the TVL Large, and then in the TVL Small, it's Dover Sherborne and Medway who have clinched playoff spots so far. Less than 5 minutes left to go. The Hillers leading Norwood 16-0. Jessica Iannelli with possession. And that's out to Kelly Title. Now along the near side, Lydia Rudden. Here's Calkins. Worrell. Closing in. Shot. Goal! Liza Worrell. Comes with 4:23 left. A nice shot by Eliza Worrell. She just bounced that thing right in. 17-0 Hillers. Well, the Hillers put up 12 in the first half, adding 5 more here in the second half. Of course, they slowed down the shooting a little bit and passed it around, get some time off the clock, and took advantage of having the possession advantage. And now it's stolen away by Kelly Title. Rudden with the pass up the near side of Calkins. Now it's back to Rudden. 3:30 and counting left to go until the Hillers improved to 11-6 on the season, with just one more game left to go for regular season play, and then it's playoff time. Rudden with the feed out to Worrell. Drop picked up by Dacey. Pass over by Calkins up the near side to Worrell. Now over to Rudden. Knocked loose. And Norwood has it. It was picked up by Manling. Here's Campbell. Just past the reach of McDonald. Batted around and picked up. Here comes Maggie Curran. Good feed there. Shot. What a save. Samantha Altman with a couple of great saves in the second half. Norwood is desperately just trying to break the shutout, but Samantha Altman has other ideas. Past the reach of Lydia Rudden. Less than 2 minutes left now. It'll be Norwood possession. Drop, picked up. Hopkinton ball. Liza Worrell collects. Past the reach of title. Now it's picked up once again. And the shot. That is in. Catherine Dacey scoops it up and scores it up. 18-0 Hillers. That goal comes with 1:21 left. That clock keeps moving. If the lead's at 10 or more, that clock keeps going. I'd say that's a good rule because when you have a competitive disadvantage like Norwood has against Hopkinton, that clock should keep moving because you could have some injuries up there or even a more higher scoring game, which in Norwood's case you certainly would not want in this scenario. Norwood's a fairly new girls lacrosse program, so they're just breaking in to the lacrosse world. Norwood has it. Less than 30 seconds left. Trying to break the shutout, and they will. Maggie Curran scoring the first and only goal for Norwood. And that should just about do it. They're not going to get the face-off done in time. So this game is going to end with the Hopkinton Hillers victorious over the Norwood Mustangs. The final score, Hopkinton 18, Norwood 1. Norwood falls to 4-11 on the season. The Hillers go into their last game of the regular season with 11 wins and 6 losses. The final score for the final time, Hopkinton takes down Norwood here at the turf fields, 18-1. For John Ritz on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. We thank you for watching Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Lacrosse on HCAM. Take care, enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, and we'll talk to you again soon.